I feel very honored to be your host for this month's session as we discuss topics in nutrition and food access, which is very close and dear to my heart since my passion is sharing my passion in nutrition. I'm a registered dietitian with a background in public health, and I'm the nutrition and wellness specialist for LACOE. Today's topic is on strategies to improve food and nutrition security. In case you missed the unofficial start, I wanted to share this again so you can take a guess at it. And don't look up at the chat box to see the answer, but since it was just announced, but I just wanted to again reiterate that today is a especially important day because today is Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day and is celebrated every second Wednesday of March to recognize our work in helping others understand the relationship between diet and health. Can I just have a round of a Zoom applause for the RDNs in the room, please? A round of Zoom applause if you can. Thank you so much. Also, happy National Nutrition Month. For this whole month of March, we are honoring National Nutrition Month with our Nutrition and Food Access series hosted by yours truly. This year's theme is Beyond the Table. So for today's session, our next stop on our yellow brick road journey is the cafeteria. So let's explore ways your school cafeteria can help food and nutrition security. We'll also take a slight detour today on our trip to explore other resources outside in the community that can help to improve nutrition security. But first, let's give a little bit of background on what food and nutrition security really is. Here's a video from USDA perfectly explaining this.
America is full of confidence, joy, energy. America is full of life. Thanks in part to the work of USDA's Food and Nutrition Service to ensure all communities have access to healthy foods. For decades, USDA's programs have led the way in addressing food insecurity, helping people get enough food to eat. And while tackling food insecurity remains a top priority, we are expanding our focus to include nutrition security, connecting all Americans with foods that support good health and well-being. USDA is working hard every day to make our programs stronger than ever, helping schools serve our children food that is good for them and tastes great, strengthening and modernizing the WIC program so that more infants and children get a good start in life, and making sure all Americans know about tools like MyPlate that can help them eat healthy. By prioritizing both food and nutrition security today, the USDA Food Nutrition Service is helping ensure all Americans thrive.
So what is the difference between food security and nutrition security? So food security focuses on the quantity of food, which is important, but also limited in scope. So it's essential to talk about nutrition security now, as we know that it is linked to preventable diet-related diseases, which is on the rise. So the USDA terms food security as all members at all times can access enough food for an active, healthy life. While nutrition security, USDA has defined it now as all Americans have consistent and equitable access to healthy, safe, affordable foods essential to optimal health and well-being. You see the key words that pop out at you: health, safe, and optimal health and well-being. And while food security focuses on reliable access, nutrition security focuses on consistent and equitable access. We're now changing the narrative, right? So there's a shift for an emphasis on nutrition, empowering everyone to make their own health-informed choices. I remember being confused when my professor told us that we could choose between being called RD or RDN, or just making it interchangeable. I didn't understand it then, but now I know. The name change allows us to focus our role in providing the nutrition emphasis in diet. The same is being done for the term food security. We know that not all food provided in the past with the program has provided the most sustainable and proper nutrients. We're now focusing on the nutrition aspect of food security. Food stamps are now termed SNAP, which stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which Californians call CalFresh. as some of you may know. Now that we have a common definition, let's take a look at what the data tells us on how the current issue is. Here's the recent report on food insecurity rates in California by race. What stands out to you? Right. You may ask yourself, why are there more Black and Hispanic households that face food and nutrition insecurity? These persistent racial inequalities reflected in the previous data is an impact of systemic racism. The Food Research and Action Center shows the effects of systemic discrimination and racism through this model here. Hunger and poverty are driven by economic and social hardships, including insufficient wages, lack of affordable housing, inadequate healthcare, and more, and by systemic discrimination. These factors, referred to as root causes, are complex and interdependent. But if we want to combat issues of hunger, we must look at all the encompassing factors associated with it.